My husband and I have been married for 45 years, but when we've been married 35 years, for a couple years we came really close to getting divorced. For the first 35 years of our marriage, we raised 3 sons and we created a good life. When we had problems, we thought out loud together, we talked it over, and we figured out what we needed to do. We took on abusive and alcoholic parents, depression, cancer, more depression, and more cancer. But after 35 years, our sons were grown and living on opposite coasts, and for the first time since they were born, they were causing us problems. And Andy was having trouble at work. I wanted to do what we'd always done. I wanted to sit down, think out loud together, figure out what we needed to do, and do it. But Andy was spending more and more time hunched over his computer. On the infrequent occasions when we would pass each other in our empty 6-bedroom house, any conversation we had was likely to end up in dish throwing and door slamming. Then on Mother's Day, after an epically horrible visit from my middle son and his wife, we drove them to the airport, and as they disappeared beyond the sliding glass doors, I turned to Andy in the driver's seat and I said, "Did you see? Did you see? Did you see?" And with one rhetorical question after another, I recounted the entire weekend we had spent together. I wanted Andy to say, "Yes, I saw. Yes, that isn't right. Yes, we have a problem." But he said nothing. But I needed to think out loud. I needed to try to figure out what to do. I needed to try to make things better. "Did you see?" I said as we drove up the driveway. "Did you see?" I said as we walked from the garage into the kitchen. And for the rest of the day into the night, whenever I'd think of another thing, I'd find Andy in the bathroom and his study in the kitchen and say, "Did you see?" Until finally late that night, I found him sitting in his chair in the family room doing the crossword puzzle. "Did you?" I started to say, and he just stood up. He said, "That's it. I'm leaving. Tomorrow I'm getting a real estate agent, I'm finding an apartment downtown, and then I'm getting a lawyer." And he stormed out of the room. I didn't know what to do. I just started following him. "Andy," I called, sobbing. Andy, stop. Please just wait. Let's just talk. I know we can work this out." And I followed him up the stairs, into the bathroom while he brushed his teeth, back into our bedroom where he got his pillow, and then into the room that used to be Jonathan's room. I pleaded and I begged.